Brian here says, Arabs have never brought anything to this world other than death and evil. Wipe them all out and take the oil. The world would be a better place. Now, I'm not going to deal with the fact that you're just a horrible human being. I doubt anything I could possibly say will ever fix that. But you do say something that I've heard numerous times about the Arab world and Arab people, about not contributing to humanity, and I will address that. So, you say the Arab civilizations never contributed anything but bloodshed and has been a burden to the rest of the world. The planet would be better off without them. Okay, I can play this game. Humanity doesn't need their contributions, so let's remove them. They didn't do anything important, right? So if we remove the Arab contributions, you really shouldn't notice. Now, like we wouldn't notice the absence of the foundation of philosophy, the inspiration of Socrates, Thales. While he was born in Turkey, his parents were Persian. That's modern-day Iran. Greek philosophy traces its origins to Iran. I guess we really didn't need philosophy, though. How about agricultural, like soil preservation through crop rotation and by planting symbiotic crops so that the soil is maintained indefinitely? Monoculture destroys the soil. Native Americans knew this as well. But here we are thousands of years later dumping billions of tons of chemical fertilizer onto our crops because we haven't learned from the people who came before us. Coffee, that was developed by the Arab world. I'm sure nobody would miss that. How about algebra? That system of mathematical formulas on which nearly all science is built. That kind of sounds important, but hey, let's get rid of that. I'm sure we'll be just fine counting on our fingers and toes. Structural engineering? There were Arab structural engineers 2,000 years before Rome existed. And while Rome did make some engineering advancements of their own, it was rooted in plundering ideas from the Arab world and bringing them home to Europe and expanding on them. The world's first universities, founded by an Arab, and not just an Arab woman, in what we now know as Morocco. Institutions of higher learning, that kind of caught on, but I guess we don't need that one either. We won't miss that. Maybe the toothbrush. The clock, glass lenses for telescopes, eyeglasses, anything that involves glass lenses, the fountain pen, soap, the crank, combination locks, the calendar, astronomy. We wouldn't miss any of those either. How about that financial instrument we refer to as a check? The concept of writing a note that stands good for money that's held in a bank. That's another Arab innovation that I'm sure the world would never miss. The world's first hospitals, 900 BCE, Egypt. Oh, we wouldn't miss hospitals either, though. More recent inventions, surgical instruments, the scalpel, the forceps, the invention of medical encyclopedias, where medical knowledge is accumulated generation after generation and compiled into multi-volume sets. I'm sure we don't need that either. How about man's first flight? 100 years before Leonardo da Vinci, the first glider that ever carried a man was an Arab engineer. But who cares about flying anyway? If we were meant to fly, we would have had wings. Now, I understand if you still think the world doesn't need any of these contributions, but here's a last one before I leave you. The guitar, which is credited to the Spanish, but it was adapted from the Arab lute. The driving instrument for American music today is descended from Arab culture and Arab innovation. But I'm sure you wouldn't miss the guitar either. Everyone have a good day out there.